At Air Miles, we help you collect more moments. So instead of scrolling through photos of friends on social media, you can spend more time dinnering with them.
How's that spicy enchilada?
Oh, very flavorful.
Yodeling with them.
Ooh, must be mating season.
And hiking with them.
Is that a squirrel?
Bear! Run!
Collect more moments with more ways to earn. Air Miles.
If you've ever heard me talk about social media on the radio, I tend to say I believe that every social media platform, with the exception of LinkedIn, has not only failed at its basic mission, but it has made the world markedly worse. I didn't come up with that out of the ether. I came up with it because I was thinking long and hard about the role of social media in our lives, because a few months ago, I met a gentleman who believes that he's got a solution to that problem, a real value proposition in the world of social media, and I've joined him in his mission. I'm joined now by Murray Simser, the CEO of Citizen, and full disclosure to everybody, I have a financial relationship with Murray Simser. Murray, thank you so much for being here.
Good morning, Ben. How are you?
I am well. So we've been talking about how Citizen, your brainchild, has a very, very lofty goal. Give us the elevator pitch for Citizen.
I think the simplest elevator pitch is often not an elevator pitch.
Okay.
Let me ask a question in lieu of a pitch. How's politics working for you right now?
Well, my anxiety tends to go through the roof when I talk politics.
It does for just about everybody.
Yeah.
And so much anxiety exists in the world that, in fact, there is a business pitch to be made to solve the problem you just described. In fact, in the simplest terms, the people need to rule. And until every person is heard every day, they will not. That's what we built.
Okay, but how does it work? Because the idea of every person having a vote or a say besides an election, if it happened on every issue, it would be an untenable, unworkable system.
That's absolutely correct. And that's where AI comes in. I mean, AI, although it scares people and freaks people out to have it involved in politics, in fact, has some very good real-world applications. So instead of asking everybody every day everything, you ask some of the people some of the time things, and you get statistical samples that come out that are not ignorable. Today, the problem in politics is that politicians choose what to ignore or what to listen to. In the future, it will be us that decides what they ignore and what they listen to, and we think we've got a solution to get it done. It's a simple app on a phone.
Okay, and
so
it's Citizen.
Everybody of any sophistication can use it.
So Citizen, Citizn.
That is correct.
So one day I'm going to be able to download this app, and what power does it convey to me as a citizen?
It conveys to you as a citizen the power described in every constitution of a democracy, which is you're entitled to set your say on major issues.
Okay.
And the only way that happens is if that can be made manifest in the world, and Citizen does that.
But how then do the results of the work that I do on the app, how do I get government to take a list, to pay attention to it?
And that's the simplest thing of all. When you take all of those individual citizens together and you can credibly tell the government, hey, this is what these people have all individually said, the government will not ignore that because the government runs on that form of data. Therefore, a better data set is bigger impact on government.
Okay, let me play devil's advocate then. If Citizen had existed and the will of the people was known at a granular level in the 90s, and my dad's government had to listen, there would have been no GST. Which
I actually disagree with that. Surprisingly, the statistics indicate otherwise. Your dad actually paid quite a big price for GST, if you recall.
Yeah, yes, I do.
And the big difference is not that we would have manifested this majority-sized people that would have fought against it. The fact that people fought against the GST is the problem. And the fact is that policymaking is usually this way, us versus them, instead of us together looking at the problem. The fact is that GST was a necessary condition for the country to survive. But a fact of the matter is also the way it was sold and the way politics works no longer functions in a highly educated society, and people rebel against those things. However, if you had shown, and this is unequivocal, using, for instance, deliberative polling or the case study America in One Room. Go watch it. You find that if you tell citizens of the West, here are our problems and here are our choices, including the GST, as your dad did when he replaced the sort of federal tax on industrial products, most people would have agreed with his assessment. And it turns out that silent majority that you hear so much about in social media and on the news is never captured in those opinion polls, and Citizen will do that for the first time.
Okay, so we only have a very, very short period of time left. So how can people get more information about this massive project, this big swing?
So they can go search the word Citizen anywhere online and they'll find tons of stuff. That's Citizen with no E. But most important of all is that on September 1st, we will begin traveling around the country to universities and simultaneously release version 5.0 of Citizen that everybody can download on iOS or Android.
Murray Simser, CEO of Citizen, friend of mine. As I've said before, I work for the company. I believe in the company. It's a big swing and it's worth a try. Hey, thank you so much for being here, my friend.
Thanks, buddy. We'll talk to you soon.
Being in a Big Brother house is like a dream come true for me.
Mics, cameras, competition.
Are you ready to play Big Brother?
Let's go. Are you ready
This is big.
for a big summer?
Oh my God, I'm in love.
Lie to my face.
We're coming for you.
I'm gonna burn this sucker to the ground. What a game.
Expect the unexpected.
What a game.
Big Brother, new season Wednesday, July 17th on Global. Stream on Stack TV.